So what is an appraisal contingency? I'm going to answer that for you right now coming up. How's it going, guys? Thomas here with The Real Estate Show. And on this channel, I talk about all things buying, selling, and market related when it comes to real estate. So if you're new, please consider subscribing. But let's get straight into the topic of what is an appraisal contingency. So a contingency, if you just look at that word, it's saying that something will happen if it's contingent upon this. So you will purchase a home for a price contingent upon it appraising for that price. So you can only get financed for what the home appraises for. So let's say you make an offer on a home for $350, you make it through the inspections and request for repairs, everything's fine. Then the appraisal happens and the appraisal comes back for $340. That means you're only going to be able to get financing for $340,000, not $350. So what that contingency is it protects you. Instead of you automatically having to come up with $10,000 on top of that appraised value to make up the difference, it basically states you have an opportunity to work something out with the seller to come to an agreement, or if you can't come into an agreement on what's the most appropriate resolution for either them lowering the price or you meeting in the middle or you making up the difference, if you can't agree, then the contingency allows you to walk away from the transaction with your earnest money. And it's that simple. Now, if it's a seller's market and if it's your dream home and just based off what the circumstances were when you went into contract, sometimes the seller might have the upper hand and you might have to make up the difference in cash because they might have a backup offer. There's a million scenarios. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the seller's always going to lower their price to your appraisal. It just means that you all have an opportunity to figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, you get to walk. So to keep it as simple as possible, I don't want to keep adding and adding. That's really what it is. It protects you as the buyer since you're getting financing on the home. And that's it, guys. So if you enjoyed the video or if you got any information, give it a like. And I'd love to see you on the next video. Please put in the comments if there's anything you felt I left out or if you have any feedback, and I'll see you in the next video.